Dingo Bingo.
Should we watch the thing where I'm in the booth?
It was funny.
Do you mind if we watch that?
Well, do you mind?
I don't mind. I don't think I've watched it. I've got the whole thing on DVD. They send you the DVD. What was it called?
Dingo Bingo.
Dingo. That'll be on here somewhere.
It's funny. Yeah, it is.
I love that. The thing I didn't like was it was really late at night, right? And the problem of doing them late at night is you often wouldn't get back to the camp till about 1 or 2, and then you'd have to have a cold shower at night, and then you'd have to be up about like 6. If it was a live show the next day, they would wake you up. Okay, campmates. Then you got told off if you said housemates. Okay, campmates, it's time. They wouldn't tell you what time it was, but it's
was there a loudspeaker?
Yeah.
Oh, what, like Teletubbies?
But the weirdest thing was at night, you'd fall asleep, and I was on some wicked medication. I was on my metazapine, so I was sleeping like a baby. It's one of the reasons I did it. And you'd be sort of woken up by a man who was changing your batteries, and you had to wear your microphone when you're asleep, and would come and change your batteries. And that was a bit freaky. You weren't. It was freaky.
So when you're asleep, someone's tampering with your.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Do you guys want to watch a little bit of this? Because I've not seen this. So this was a challenge. This I loved, right? Because maybe I told everyone here. This is where I told everyone during what it went on for ages. The long old breaks and stuff. Where I told everyone I was in recovery and I didn't drink. But I told Jenny, and you would have told Shappy, and I must have told Kez, because I quite like Kez, I was getting divorced, and that's partly what I was doing. The thing. Do you know? Is this weird for you to watch this?
No. You were awesome in this because this was you went into Iain Lee television presenter mode.
This. Oh, this gave me something to do, and I thought, right, let's just make this fit to screen. I thought this is.
Anyway, why would you ask me if I'm all right with it?
Well, because I'm hijacking our show.
Go for it.
All right.
Some other bits of it made me absolutely livid, but this bit I loved.
Okay, let's have a little look. See. Let's see how much of this. We weren't allowed to talk to. Oh, look, there's me.
Yeah.
Oh, this is weird. We weren't allowed to talk to these people, but we would have great fun
talking at them.
What time is it? What did you do today? Huh? Yeah. Have you seen any movies? Is the Prime Minister dead? You know, just stuff like that. When I went in and did my first. Go on.
Benji Clay, what made you livid, Catherine? People being arseholes to my friend.
When I went in and we went back to the camp, and Stanley took me to one side and said, is Boris still foreign minister? And I went, I'm afraid he's dead.
No, you didn't.
Let's go through and have a look. Hey, we've walked out of the jungle, and then we find this whole.
Can I just say, all right, this is a family-friendly stream, but just look at these trousers.
Hey,
What's going on there?
I know.
Look at that.
Is that your battery pack?
No, that ain't. Oh, you can't see. Hang on a minute.
It's behind little Frank.
There you go, guys. Let's go over this side. Look at this. This guy's working it. I'm loving it, and I'm there with. Toff was quite grumpy actually, and Rebecca Vardy, just was like a black hole. But who else is in this? But Chappie was quite hard to do tasks with actually. Sometimes she'd get quite angry. Remember, I did one really early on. Maybe it was the second thing I did with her and Dennis, and they were getting really angry with me, and it was awful. It was horrible. Anyway.
Jungle, and then we find this whole Dingo Bingo.
This looks fun. Bingo! Celebrities, roll up, it's Dingo.
Right, so what's going to happen is, that's what they do, what's going to happen is, you're going to follow the path, and when you get there, you're going to see there's going to be a sign in front of you. If you can just stand around the sign, there'll be a mark on the floor, and if one of you could read the card out,
they
please.
didn't delegate then? They didn't say, right, it's going to be you?
No, I don't think so.
Dingo Bingo night. Everyone can be a winner.
Right.
Play to complete a full house and then shout Dingo Bingo to exit the game.
The booths, anything in a booth, I didn't like anything in a booth. You could cheat a bit because you could see the hole. It's a big hole where they're going to drop stuff, so you could move. Mm-hmm. But just being in a booth, I didn't like. It was claustrophobic. And
Vardy cheated in this one because she put hairbands over her.
Oh yeah, I thought that was out of order. I think I called her out for that.
Yeah.
That was out of order.
First, you must choose a caller to name the balls as they are selected. This campmate will stay in the game until the last player is called Dingo Bingo. Once all players have called a full house, the game will end.
Now, I was very nervous about putting myself forward for stuff, but I thought, I want to do this because I'll be funny at this. This, I'll get a chance to shine, and also it'll take my mind off having crap poured on me.
All those who successfully complete the challenge will win a prize from the prize shack this evening. Now get ready, it's Dingo Bingo time!
Yes!
Good luck! We need to,
I did, you know what, I felt so out of... I don't think I'd become particularly close to Jenny then, because she was very sensible and kind of just kept her head down and got on with stuff. Kez, I'd struggled with a little bit. I've since, you know, I haven't seen her for ages, but I liked her afterwards. But I struggled with her a little bit in there. She's quite intense. And, yeah, you know.
choose a caller to name the balls as
But
they're selected.
I think you should do that, Ian, because you've got the biggest mouth here.
There we
See,
go.
that has to be a dig.
Funny, but it's...
it is hilarious.
It's rude.
There we
You've
go,
got the
that's-
biggest mouth here.
It's funny, but it's...
It is hilarious.
It's rude at the same time. It's fine.
Oh, I can be a lot ruder if you want.
I know. Trust me.
There we go. That was. Look at me there. Look at me there.
Oh, I can be a lot ruder if you want.
I know. Trust me. I know.
Dark energy. Dark energy.
I'm very happy to be the caller. Come on, stop stalling. Let's go and play Dingo Bingo. Hey!
And someone was rude to me. And it was Rebecca Vardy's account.
Here we go, guys. Eyes down for a full house.
This went on for about an hour, maybe longer than an hour, and I'm doing this. I'm annoying all of them because I'm doing this. I'm doing this for an hour, and they were getting so pissed off with me because even when we'd stopped, like because we stopped filming quite a bit, or we'd have to pause for ages for something, but all the crap was still in there, and even then I was still doing it.
Well, it was, a distraction
Oh, I
from
loved
the
it.
hellhole that was the camp.
Loved it.
Also, how tight are those goggles?
They're very tight. They're very tight. Look at that. I had a camera right in front of me. I love
We
it.
play Dingo Bingo. Are you ready, players? Let's
Yeah, look, she's got the things tied up. I think Toff might have done the same. She's got that. Kez always went for it. That was one of the cool things about Kez is it's like, yep, I'm doing it. Yep, yep. What are we doing? I'm in.
play Dingo
And Jenny as well.
Bloody Bingo. We got Barry is turning the balls this
I found
evening.
that hilarious,
The
by
first
the way.
ball
Dingo
is
bloody
bloody
bingo.
bingo. Yeah.
orange cricket. If you've got an orange cricket there, ladies, then please mark it off.
The balls would roll in and Ian, our caller, would call them out.
This was always weird. So you go in after, and this is another thing. So you think you'd finish, and then you'd have to go into it. So tell us exactly what happened, and you've just filmed it, and you know.
Our second ball. It is a purple, and it is an eel. A purple eel.
Oh, God.
If you've got a purple eel.
Jenny's storming
Look, I've got ants on me
Jenny,
there.
how many have you got
The
there?
ants,
Oh,
they would bite you. Fire ants.
Okay, that's great.
Whoa!
There we go.
What are
Look
they,
at that.
Bex?
Anytime you want to drop that third ball.
Are they those nasty ones?
Yep.
Yes, of course they're the nasty ones that bite. It's
I
Dingo
love-
Bingo.
I actually can't deal with
Oh, I
these green
hated
ants.
those.
They're menaces.
I didn't
They
get the slime. I was
everywhere
really
and they
glad I
bite
didn't
you
get
and
the
it's
slime.
so painful and there's so
look at
many
this.
of them. Hideous.
Watching this.
Go away.
making me-
Sorry, I'm here all night.
Just let them crawl over
Let's shout out if you're having fun, guys.
No. Jenny, they're coming. Jenny, they're coming.
During the game, we had the most horrific things dropped on our head. I had green ants, cockroaches.
That's
Oh, that's terrible.
how
That's really terrible.
it is.
I hate these little bastards.
Here we go.
God, look
oh
at
God,
that.
it was
isn't
just
it?
all sorts. It was horrible.
Oh,
But
that's
focus,
disgusting.
focus, focus. Get the job done and let's win these prizes.
Oh my God, they smell like they taste.
It's a purple spider. I loved Dingo Bingo. It's the most fun challenge I've had since arriving in the jungle.
There we go. Should we watch part 2? You want to watch part 2? Dingo Bingo. God, this is weird seeing this. You don't want the advert. There we go.
Oh, it's literally gone down my ear.
Yeah, we
But
go.
also what's weird is we would film as like that whole evening from being called out, leaving the camp to get into bed was 4 hours. And I was naively thinking that, this hour here, hour and a half, was going to be like 15, 20 minutes of telly. It's not. It's like 5 minutes, 6
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
What a waste of time. A waste of everybody's time.
The old ear canal being invaded by a cockroach. What could be better?
Tough.
Cheat.
Go away! Oh,
Worms.
This wasn't the stereotypical down at the town hall bingo.
I'm glad I didn't get that. That stuff was that.
And Jenny's
Also,
the winner of...
what bingo games does Toff go to at town halls? Does she mean the village hall? Oh, bless her. She's trying to be normal.
Sign the contract to be on I'm a Celeb and then to express resentment when you're covered in insects suggests a lack of forethought. Yes. Was Strawberry Gate scripted or suggested? Come on. No, I can tell you all about Strawberry Gate if you want. It's boring. I've told everyone. It's boring, isn't it? People know what Strawberry Gate
The
is.
first gungeing. Great work there. Great work.
The green slime.
Oh, I love you, Jenny.
Got me right in the middle of the head.
Oh, what?
Imagine what you think it would be like to hang out with the person who plays Fizz from Coronation Street. It's even nicer than that. She's such a joy, isn't she?
Yeah.
And her husband, Chris. Oh, I love it. I love it.
A really aggressive gun.
All over the card.
There you go. You see? How brilliant.
It's a green, guys. It's a green cricket. A green cricket.
Hey!
Half of the things he was calling out ended up falling on our heads. Oh God, what's that? What is coming in?
She did loosen up an awful lot, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. She did.
I think that she went in there not quite knowing
Yeah.
how to approach it.
Have I been to Jenny's restaurant? We both have.
Yes, oh,
Annie's. If you're in Manchester, go to Annie's. You've got a book, I think now, but it's safe, COVID safe. It's good food, man. That's
I
good
had
food.
Eggs Benedict.
We went there twice, didn't we?
Oh, yeah.
We went there for dinner and then we went back for brunch the next day. Good food there. Good food.
What the?
Oh! Those spiders. The spiders were the one. I hate spiders, so I had to train myself. Is this all right? I feel like I'm hijacking our show.
No.
Are you sure?
I'm all right with this as long as you're all right with this, because I know that there's a lot of stuff.
I'm all right with this. We'll do a minute of this, and then we'll talk about our wonderful sponsors, because we've got to mention those. Okay, all right. As long as you don't think I'm hijacking.
No.
Here we go.
That's a giant spider, isn't it?
The spiders were horrible, but
That's a flipping juicy one. Look at
I
the size of his
trained
backside.
myself to be okay with spiders by I used to kill spiders all the time, and you can't really kill those ones because imagine the juice that will come out of that. So I would, in my house, if there was a spider, I trained myself to pick them up by going, "You can't hurt me, you can't hurt me, you can't hurt me," and throwing them out
When
the
we went
window.
to Scunthorpe
Oh yeah.
beforehand,
Yeah.
that was like the last. Was that the last rabbit hole we did before you went away? I think it was.
Might have been.
And you'd been training yourself, and it was still a real.
I knew I had to do it.
Yeah.
Knew I had to do it. The spiders were weird. I didn't like them, but the good thing about spiders is once they got off you, they would just go and sit in the corners. So, and once they're in the corners, they weren't going to move because they're looking at all the bugs going, "This is wicked."
Yeah.
But the spiders in the taxi cab was the worst thing.
That was a
'cause Amir
funny-
Khan just kept flicking them.
That was another funny one as well.
No.
Spiders. Oh my God, the spiders. Wow. The spiders were huge. That is a spectacular spider.
But they had wranglers. The spiders had wranglers that would come in.
What, with a chair and a whip?
Yeah, pretty much. They'd come in at the end, and they were really keeping an eye to make sure the ants and the roaches, no one gave it stuff about. But the
they're
spiders.
Like, the rest of the things were like pet shop animals, weren't they?
This is why I wasn't worried. There was one about rats. And I so wasn't worried because it's not like they've just caught a load of rats in a sewers. They've bought them, so they're pets. They're basically guinea pigs.
Yeah.
So the one we're doing with rats, and I'm picking the rats up and putting them, and they're incontinent. That's their problem. But I'm putting the rats on my shoulders because it's just like having, the cats or something. That's all it is. It's
Rats
the
are
same
really
thing.
intelligent. We used to have
Yeah.
rats when I was a student, by choice. Benny and Bjorn we had.
Yeah,
And they
of
used to
course.
answer to their names. I'm not even joking.
The rat, I like the rats.
Oh wow.
It was the size of a baby's head. Not baby, maybe a toddler. Bit so bigger.
Look at that haircut.
That hair looks good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm funny here. Size of a baby's head. No, size of a toddler, bigger.
Not baby, maybe a toddler. Bit so bigger.
I used to. This was my favourite part of the show. Actually, I said it was weird, but going in.
And this is the bit that caused resentment with the thick lot.
What?
Because they said, look, he's fine. He goes in there and he shows off.
I was doing my job. I was doing what I was paid for, going in there and talking. And also, these were quite often at 10 o'clock at night, which is when I would be doing the radio show. So I would just, and I didn't have an outlet. So I'd go in and I'd just talk. And it got to the point where they'd go, Ian, we're gonna have to just get you to move on a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm giving them gold. They got resentful of that, did they?
Of course they did, because they can't string a sentence together, some of them,
I
can
was
they?
doing my job. That's what we're paid for.
Massive. Wide digs. Here comes the ball. Here comes the ball. Oh, here it comes. All of them were brilliant. You know, I had the easy job because I was reading numbers and making up shtick.
God, I look handsome. Look how fit I look. Kath, say I'm fit.
Yeah, you fit there, but I also know the story of what was going on smell-wise, so let's not...
I hadn't cleaned my genitals. And this isn't...
You disgusted yourself, didn't you?
Smegma had built up.
Oh, flipping out, man. You didn't need to use that level of detail.
I had to get cream. Because I was chafing. Did you say I was fit there?
Fit there. But then I also said, but the truth of what you smelt like takes away from any appearance of fitness.
Job because I was reading numbers and
Look at that
making up
stinky
shtick.
boy.
Hurry up, Colin. I've got a beetle drive after this.
I've got beetles down my arse crack, guys.
I did actually have beetles in my ass crack.
Oh no.
Poor beetles.
They were getting there.
Poor
Afraid
beetles.
no bum is safe.
Just clench and kill it.
If you notice in a lot of the things, I'm just rubbing behind me here, partly because there are ants there, partly it just became a nervous thing. Right? I don't want to move too much, so just do that, and that would kind of make me feel better.
Clench and kill. Wow. One, I think, lone green ant bit me bum.
I swear to God, these prizes better be spectacular, guys.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember what one, I think.
Oh, that. Bingo's not for me. And this one tonight is definitely not for me. It was vile.
Here comes the ball. An orange cockroach.
Oh, yes. Perfect.
Take my goggles off, look. I'm loving it. Goggles are off.
Crotch with my foot.
Wow, gosh, that's a manoeuvre.
That's great.
Hey, here we go.
Just saying, itching my crotch with my foot.
Things just got wormy.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
I'm going to have to itch my crotch with my foot.
I love Jenny so much.
that's
What
a
fun
manoeuvre.
hanging out with
Great.
her.
I go.
There was the bit in the taxi, and it was horrible, right? And we're with Amir Khan and Stanley Johnson, and we're having to remember numbers, right? And so me and Jenny went, we'll remember the numbers, right? I would like to. Said Stanley, tell you what,
No,
we'll remember the numbers.
Because you already done that game where you were buried up to your heads, and he was
messed it up.
he was not only was he getting it wrong, he was defiant about it, and he
Yeah.
was distracting.
Yeah. So we remembered the numbers, and then we were getting covered in spiders, and that cab was horrible. It's a good meal we got afterwards, though. This is where we had the karaoke night. And it was all horrible. And I just said, Jenny, I just have to stop. Hanging out with you is going to make my mum so proud, and I'm having the time of my life. Anyway, let's carry on. Which went, oh, thanks for saying that, love. That's lovely.
Oh, here we go. Things just got wormy. This is what I came to I'm a Celebrity for, is to play games like Dingo Bingo.
Oh my god. The spiders, the hairiest, enormous bodies running around. One was running up my arm. I was like freaking out.
Here comes another ball. It's a pink snake. Oh. A pink snake.
Come on, girls. We've got this.
No one else is laughing at this point. I'm having the time of my life. I am having the time of my life.
This was the bit where I thought he might be all right. Because the rest of it was quite harrowing, let's be honest.
Next week we'll be playing poker with sharks.
Almost there, guys.
That's a funny line. That's a funny line.
Not long.
Purple cockroach.
Dingo Bingo!
Get the heck out of here! We got a winner!
Then we had to stop while someone
First
got out. It
person
took
to win
ages.
Dingo Bingo was Jenny.
It's a yellow
I was
kangaroo.
so worried I was going to get that
Oh,
slime.
we've got a second placer. Well done, Kez.
Then Kez got Dingo Bingo.
Yes! Dingo Bingo!
Everyone looks knackered, don't they?
Then came Becky. Then finally Toff was left.
It's a green eel. Only kidding. It's a green kangaroo. Call it.
Dingo bloody Bingo!
And that's Dingo Bingo, guys. Join us next week for more Dingo Bingo.
We've got 5 prizes!
Get in there. Hey! We did it! And we had fun winning them. That's the main thing.
We did.
Did we? Did we?
I did.
I really thought I'd get TV work off the back of this. I genuinely remember doing this thinking, I'm going to get a wicked job doing something.
I did.
Well, you did get quite a
I
few
did get-
good
yeah,
jobs
I
off the
did,
back
I
of
did
it.
Actually, I did actually. Oh, I did actually. There you go. There you go. That's that sorted. That's that sorted.